It's probably the most high-profile routine physical in political history. The White House physician, Ronny Jackson, spent a full hour, a little over it, I think, in the White House briefing room today, taking questions about President Trump's physical and mental state. It was a pretty remarkable series of exchanges. Here's part of it.
Do you believe he is fit for duty?
Absolutely, he's fit for duty.
What exactly does the exercise and eating plan look like? Is it you're going to put an elliptical machine next to the bedroom and he's going to use it? What does that look like? Is he limited to one scoop of ice cream now?
I don't limit his diet at all.
Some people have suggested that could be related to dentures. Does the president wear dentures?
He does not.
Did you address drug addiction?
Drug addiction?
I mean,
Yeah.
any other drugs?
Yeah, no, he has no drug addiction. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson.
How about sexual?
Can you explain to me how a guy who eats McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicks and all those Diet Cokes and who never exercises is in as good a shape as you say he's in?
It's called genetics.
About that, Tucker, but he got a pretty clean bill of health, that's for sure. And remember, part of this is a function of the fact that he told Admiral Jackson, his doctor, who, by the way, was previously the doctor to President Obama and President George W. Bush, and enjoys a very, very high reputation. He told him to go out and not refuse any questions, to answer all questions. So, you know, the press saying this is open season is pretty soon into dentures and eating habits. And there was one exchange of questions about his waistline and all that. They apparently didn't measure his waistline because there was no reason to do it.
Well, he's not a tailor.
But it went to everything. And then, of course, probably most importantly, consider the current furor over his mental condition. The president had asked, although it wasn't clinically indicated, that this doctor give him a cognitive exam, and he gave him one, which concluded, because he got 30 questions out of 30 correct, that his cognitive faculties are very much in order, and that he's sharp and on it and coherent. Now, that's not a psychiatric exam, it should be noted, but it's a pretty good test of whether somebody's sort of mentally fit. And yes, he passed that with flying colors, and there was you could detect a certain skepticism and disappointment in the room about it. But the doctor was pretty emphatic, and I think, you know, to any...
Right, second video of the day is going to be on the whole Trump being unfit for duty and stuff like that. And I guess my whole big thing here is it's like when they were talking to this physician, when all the news, CNN or in lefty news people were talking to the medical person out that did Trump's physical, when they were talking to him, I guess they were at that point, they were letting loose every just crazy theory that they could possibly fire up there as to trying to say that this man is unfit for duty. Now, the thing that I'm going to say here is that my issue with this is that how narcissistic do you have to be to say that just because a person holds a different viewpoint than you, that person must be crazy, or that person must be mentally ill or something like that? Just because, and take away the tweets and stuff, take away all that crap, because even before all the crazy tweets and all this other stuff, they were calling him racist, bigot, sexist, homophobe, Nazi, blah, blah, blah. He's crazy, this and that. They were saying all that before that. So I don't want to really hear from the people that the people that don't like him that it's because of the tweeting and stuff like that. Some guy actually, and I would like to say that this man, one of the reporters fat shamed him, basically saying, how can you eat McDonald's and stuff and drink soda every day? And now when he said that, I think Trump was fat shamed at that point. I want to see the fat shaming community, because, you know, that's just another oppressed group that wants to. I want to see the health at every size group come out and go in and protest this reporter in wherever network he works for, because they fat shamed him. And these people that health at every size and stuff like that are saying that your health has nothing to do with your you being or your health has nothing to do with your size. That's what they say. So these people that are this size, that's the kind of eating that they do and stuff like that. So anyway, All I'm trying to say is that everything, one woman brought up a scoop of ice cream and stuff like that. I know she brought it up in jest, but CNN, if you remember, they made a big deal about him getting 2 scoops of ice cream instead of 1. So all I'm trying to say here, this is pathetic. When we get to the point that we think that it would be crazy for someone to have a different viewpoint than us, something's wrong. We've went somewhere. Anyway, that's my commentary on that video, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see you on the next one. All right.